People see wolves as inherently bad. They see them as something that is the enemy and is dangerous and that should be killed. I'm going to bring up some ideas that will maybe change your opinion on killing these big predators. I'll ask you to listen to what I have to say and to reconsider how you feel about wolves. From the moment that we can understand stories, it's instilled in us that wolves are bad. Little Red Riding Hood, The Three Little Pigs, Aesop's Fables, the concept of the big bad wolf is everywhere in children's books and stories. We learn this concept when we are young, and a lot of us carry that into adulthood. I live in a small town in central Alaska, and as winter came this year, the sign of wolves was everywhere. People were seeing tracks in their yards, they were hearing wolves howl at night, and occasionally people would see a glimpse of a wolf at dusk or dawn outside the window. Everyone in town, at the post office, at the grocery store, at the bar, they were all talking about the wolves are moving in on us, and I won't go outside without my gun. I won't let my kid walk to the car. And so there was a increase in the population of wolves, and what Alaska Fish and Game decided to do about this was to raise the wolf hunting limit to 10 wolves per day, and you can now pursue them on snow machines. The wolves did not stand a chance. Did nobody see what I saw? That we had moved in on the wolves. We built a town here. Wolves were already here. They aren't moving in on us. So when people kill wolves, they usually feel good about it, whether they think they're protecting themselves or their family or they are providing for someone. They are usually proud of what they've done. From the movies and stories that are such a big part of our culture, we learn that men need to slay a beast to become a hero. It's part of their ego, part of becoming a man or woman in some cases, but typically it's a man. People easily forget that wolves are not the enemy. They're not an evil beast. They're really not that dangerous to humans. Between 1900 and 2000, there was only 16 wolf bites in all of North America, and none of those were fatal. Since 2002, there has been two deadly wolf attacks in North America, one in Alaska and one in Canada. And in that same time frame, there's been 238 people that were killed by pet dogs, domesticated dogs. This information comes from Colorado State University. People are far more likely to be killed by their pet dog, but we don't demonize dogs. We see them as cute little cuddly creatures that get to live in our houses, but we demonize wolves because in the past 20 years, two have hurt people. While some people kill wolves because it makes them feel good, others do so to sell their pelts. Lots of people rely on hunting in a subsistence lifestyle, and I think that's a really valuable way of life. I think that some people, though, take it to a different level. They take what they want, not what they need. So when people start selling wolf pelts for profit, it becomes really detrimental to the wolf species or any animal species. In the 1800s, when fur trapping became extremely popular in the American West, people saw these huge expanses of land and these huge animal populations, and they thought they were endless, but they weren't. People were greedy, and they absolutely destroyed these animal populations. They took what they wanted, not what they needed, and they turned it for a profit, and many animal species almost went extinct. Wolf populations in particular have had to be completely reintroduced. Now, you might say, well, there's lots of regulations in place to keep wolf hunting and other animal populations healthy and in check. Or wolf populations and other animal populations healthy and in check. And there's a lot of science to back this up. Nebraska Land is a good website to go to if you want more information about this. When there are lots of wolves and not enough prey for them to eat, the weak ones die of starvation and disease. By killing off some of the wolves, we keep their population healthier. We keep a certain amount of wolves and they kill off the weak and sick moose and caribou and keep their populations healthy. Well, First of all, I think this logic is a little problematic because when we're hunting wolves, we're not killing the sick and the weak ones. We're killing the most healthy ones, the ones that would give birth to the healthiest offspring. Second of all, what makes you so sure that the people making these regulations have it all figured out? I understand that they're trying to help and that they're trying to do what's right, and I think it's a really good step in the right direction, but they haven't been right in the past. Do you really believe that humans have come so far to get to play God and decide who gets to live and who gets to die? Alaska is the last frontier, and chances are we're going to destroy it and destroy the animal populations like we did in the American West. I'm asking you to reconsider how you feel about wolves, to educate your children and your friends properly about these animals, to let your son know that he doesn't have to kill a beast to become a man. Wolves are not the enemy, they belong here. If anyone is the enemy, it's us.